At center, Will Chamberlain. Let's meet your Detroit Pistons at shooting guard.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron James is out there with James. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's West in at the point. And for the Pistons, we've got Garnett. Dumars is out there with Thomas. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for West. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
And Garnett with the slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Pistons basketball. Cleveland, foul. Jerry West, first personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And LeBron throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Pistons passing it around. Now Cleveland moving it up for 3. Mitchell. The rebound by KD. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside. Here's Garnett. The kick out to Dumars. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional. Has no trouble spotting the open man.
Thomas passes to KD. 3-pointer. And James pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down low. Stolen by Dumars. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. KD passes to Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
West misses. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
They're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
James kicks to Chamberlain. Back to James. Over Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Now, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Chauncey Billups checked in for Garnett. Lillard comes in for Kevin Durant. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dumars. And Parker subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to Parker. Lillard surveying the D. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
The previous play.
Thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Tie game in Detroit. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Irving. Olajuwon is out there with O'Neal. Then there's West, and it's McGrady in at the small forward position.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Detroit. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. The 3 from Olajuwon. Rebound, Detroit. Doncic dishes the top top. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving with the bounce pass. Olajuwon kicks to Irving. The 3. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thomas, that's good.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Garnett, he's checked in for Detroit. Durant comes in for Damian Lillard. And then for Cleveland, LeBron comes in for O'Neal. And LeBron subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the Pistons making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Kyrie Irving's checked in for West. The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional. Has no trouble spotting the open man.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Lillard's checked in for Detroit. Cleveland also making some changes. Shaq comes in for Olajuwon. And Irving subbed in for Irving.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Parker. Shaq passes to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. And it's Dumars in for Damian Lillard. And then for Cleveland, Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. And West subs in for Irving. And finished off by KD.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
No one near James as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. LeBron's got 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers on top, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Pistons trailing. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Antetokounmpo. Thomas is out there with Dumars. And it's Durant. And it's Garnett in at the 5 spot.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
And that one's good, Mitchell. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Back to Giannis. And Thomas has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. And here's West for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Deflects the pass. Garnett with it. Chamberlain picks him up. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
And here's West from the arc. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Thomas against West. Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
And the advantage they have starting.
What a thing of beauty from James.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, what a nightmare to cover.
Detroit leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. And it's Mitchell missing. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Dumars kicks to Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And here's West for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Passes it to West. Fade away. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. To the paint. Here's Thomas. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pistons ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Cleveland, Chamberlain is out there with James. Then there's West. Then it's Mitchell, and it's LeBron in at the small forward.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
It's stolen by West. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a one-point game. Dumars misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's West missing. Giannis against West. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. The feed now to Giannis. And the rejection by LeBron.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Stolen by Dumars. It's deflected. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
He's so dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Giannis left side. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star.
That's a great dunk.
freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
And there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Outside for Thomas. Outside, KD. Oh, they get it back. Garnett. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Dishes it to LeBron.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And how many times have we seen this? LeBron at the line in a big moment.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Puts it up off the inbound. Good!
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Here's West. It falls!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
On the wing, Mitchell. Thomas with the steal. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tipped and stolen by James. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Thomas. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, as New Balance presents our player of the game, LeBron James.